All right, welcome back to Tommy's Take. And in today's video, we're going to look at PBD Patrick Bet David's response, his analysis of the outcome of who won the debate between Candace Owens and Andrew Wilson. As you know, he was the moderator of that debate. And we're not going to discuss whether we think he did a good job or not. What we are going to discuss is just his analysis, okay? Who he believes won the debate. And in this short clip, we'll watch together, and then I'll give my response. I'll give my take.
You know who I will say won? Here's who I will say won. I think both of them won, and I'll tell you why they won. But I think Candace won because she got the money and she presented her argument. And in an area where she conceded, she says, I don't know why you're playing this video. I already conceded to you. And I said, yeah, I was wrong. And she did that. So that was good.
All right. So right away, he starts talking about money. And if you are someone that watches Candace Owens, you've been watching Candace Owens, everybody loves money, but that's not what motivates her. She's always been wanting a debate. Money has never been an issue. She's called out TPUSA repeatedly, wanting to have an open debate. So money for Candace is not really an issue. Yeah, she won. She's $300,000, I believe, $300,000 richer. But that's not what motivates Candace. Let's continue.
For her to do that, and I think she got in front of an audience and moved some people that probably don't watch her content.
Exactly. That's the main point. That's a good point that PBD made. The whole reason why Candace wants to debate, has always wanted to debate Andrew Colvett, Erica Kirk, Blake Neff, whoever, was to get them on record, right? For her to question them on the facts or lack of facts thereof in this case, where they presume that Tyler Robinson is guilty. So in that sense, yeah, Candace won as TPUSA sent their debate stooge to Candace to Tennessee, and he fell on his face.
Remember, baptizing is key. Baptizing is key. And I think Andrew Wilson won because, let me explain it to you how much he won.
Okay, so I watched the debate multiple times. Many people have watched the debate. Anybody who knows anything about debating and has seen debates, you know that what we saw between Andrew Wilson and Candace Owens was a thorough knockout by Candace Owens. And I don't know how he can extrapolate from that debate that there was any kind of victory for Andrew Wilson. But let's hear what he has to say.
And I think he won more than Candace won. And my argument is going to be very, very weird. You ready?
Go ahead.
You ready? This guy spent $300,000 and got somewhere between $50 to $200 million of ad viewership.
Yeah. Great point.
So guess what?
He's a big winner.
My wife at home says, who was the guy? I'd never seen him before. My dad says, I've never. Most people, his YouTube channel only had 180, 200,000 subs.
Yeah.
Very good, eloquent. I've had him on. He's been on Rogan a couple times. So he's getting the momentum. I think Andrew Wilson won because for everybody that says, what an idiot to give $300,000, I think it's the same story as Kanye spent $7 million on an ad for Super Bowl and sold $25 million of merch. I think Andrew Wilson won because overnight now everybody knows who he is.
Yeah.
Very simple. So from the business standpoint, Andrew Wilson made a lot more than $300,000.
All right. So Patrick Bet David is taking an interesting perspective here, right? He's taking an interesting angle that Andrew Wilson won because he's more popular now. People know who he is, and he's making money. Now, if that's the criteria that you want to go by, okay. But at the expense, all of that at the expense of your honor, your integrity, your dignity, your name, how people perceive you, if it's all worth it, not to me. You know, he is the laughing stock on the internet right now. He is the laughing stock on X, on YouTube. Everyone is laughing at Andrew Wilson. It's embarrassing, and we all know very embarrassed, but he's not going to show it. Of course, he's going to try to spin this. He went on Andrew Crowder. Andrew Crowder was glazing him real good, you know. But I don't see how this is a win for Andrew Wilson and for Patrick Bet David. I know he's trying to be fair. He's trying to be balanced. He's trying to give credit to both sides. But to say that Andrew Wilson was the bigger winner in this is just totally dishonest. And we can't take you seriously. That's what I'm saying. These people on YouTube that get on and they they don't really want to just tell the truth for whatever reason. Like Candace whipped this guy, whipped him good. We saw his foot going up and down, back and forth, million miles per hour. We saw the sweat coming off of his forehead. We saw that he could not validate any of his arguments. We saw his debate tactics. Candace called him out so many times. Candace got him so many times. And for Patrick Bet David to just say that he is the bigger winner here, I think is dishonest. And it's also a disservice to his viewership. I don't know. Tell me what you think, guys. Subscribe, like, share, comment. I want to know what you guys think. And thank you for watching Tommy's Take. And we are out. Peace.